This is the Archdiocesan Shrine of Christ, our Lord of the Holy Sepulcher, or mostly known as Apung Mamacalulu Shrine. It is a shrine dedicated to Jesus Christ lying in his tomb. It is located at Lourdes Sur, Angeles City. And it is one of the two Archdiocesan shrines in the Archdiocese of San Fernando, Pampanga. My name is Brother Michael U. Henson. I am a member of the altar servers of the shrine, and I serve as the assistant liturgist for the shrine. For almost 2 years already, we have been meeting Sir Francis Musni, my friend, and we have met him to consult with him about the heritage projects of the shrine. So even before the pandemic, we have been friends with Sir Francis. And one of the suggestions was that we come up with the bread in honor of Apung Mamacalulu.
We came up with this idea of keeping the old tradition of dedicating bread to a particular devotion or advocation, no? And we wanted to capitalize on the symbols of the Passion. That's why if you look at the cookie, the mold prominently shows the crown of thorns, while the other one shows the 5 wounds of Christ through the 5 crosses. No? Others call it the Jerusalem cross.
There have been bread, religious bread that have been circulating in our province of Pampanga, namely the San Nicolas biscuit, pastry in honor of Saint Nicholas. And then we also have the galang-galang, which was given during the feast of Santo Niño. Sir Francis also suggested among the Benedictines of Balay-Balay, Bukidnon, the panecitos of San Benito. And this is the fourth, actually. Tinape ng Apu, as we call it. The bread that is in honor of Apung Mamacalulu. And this bread has not only religious significance, but also a cultural significance, because this bread somehow preserves the cultural value that we put on pastry. It is also a support to local products in our province. And we came up with this bread, and we launched it first Sunday of Lent after our 8 a.m. Mass. And we are just very overwhelmed with the support that we got, not only from people who go here to attend Mass, but even online, there have been a lot of inquiries. We are selling this bread so that we can somehow advertise the shrine. We know that the pandemic has caused us a lot of inhibitions, no? And we don't want to be tied up as a shrine to these protocols. So we thought of ways, we started thinking of ways of how to reach out to the people, of how Apung Mamacalulu can reach out to his devotees even if they cannot physically come here to the shrine. We came up with the estampa ng Apung Mamacalulu, the official poster of the Apung Mamacalulu, which is an ongoing project. And then this one, the Tinape ng Apu, as a means of Apung Mamacalulu reaching out to his devotees, to his pilgrims, and to his faithful. There are 2 designs, no? These 2 designs are closely related to the devotion to Apung Mamacalulu. One is the crown of thorns and the 3 nails. As you can see, in the main altar, there is a cross that shows the crown of thorns and the 3 nails, holy nails that were used during the Passion of our Lord. The other one is the Jerusalem cross. The Jerusalem cross is indicated in our ambo. No? It is the cross that signifies Jerusalem itself. No? Jerusalem, the holy city of Jerusalem. It was used since the time of the Crusaders. So these 2 symbols, holy symbols, remind us of our devotion to Apung Mamacalulu. It is a short bread, and it is a pastry that was made specifically by the parents of one of our altar servers. So they own a bakery, and we tried to contact them, and we asked them to prepare a special recipe that would befit the bread that would be used for the devotion of Apung Mamacalulu. And true enough, they were able to come up with their own recipe, a circular form, and then it would bear the symbols of either the crown of thorns and the three holy nails or the Jerusalem cross. The cookies wrapping would also contain a stamp bearing the design and also the contact details of the shrine. And each cookie is wrapped individually, and then those who wish to order them in boxes of 12 and 24 can have pre-orders, and we can prepare the orders beforehand. The shelf life of the cookie will be more than a month. They last long. Room temperature, if it is refrigerated, I believe that it will last longer. In addition to these discussions, on the religious part of the cookie, San Nicolas cookies have been well known to give miracles. It has a miraculous character in it, no? And this cookie, Tinape ng Apung Mamacalulu, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. We don't know if there will be miracles after eating it. But one thing is for sure, we have them blessed before they are eaten, and we highly encourage people to read the prayer, which we include in the box for their orders. We highly encourage them to pray that prayer with all their heart, with all faith. Praying to Apung Mamacalulu is in itself already a miracle. And buying these cookies is also a miracle in itself, because when you buy, proceeds will go to the shrine.
I am Eusebio Aison Cortez, the current coordinator of the shrine, the Archdiocesan Shrine of Christ of the Holy Sepulcher. The proceeds will be used in our different charitable projects, specifically the Centro Nimpacalulu. We have these 7 corporal works of mercy, like the feeding the hungry, the victims of injustice, the poorest of the poor, the prisoners, the victims of calamities, and the homeless. So these are the most of the recipients of the proceeds of this project, and the different charitable projects of the shrine. We thought of this project because everybody knows that everybody is affected in this pandemic, and we're trying to help more people by launching this project. So, well, to have some funds to support these projects. We have some donors also to support us in this project, but we're not paying anything or giving them back. The proceeds will be used in this different charitable project. There are some of our donors who gave some supports to start the project, but eventually, we're going to earn, and it will be self-sustaining for the project itself. We sell them by piece for 13 pesos, okay? And we also sell them by boxes. A box of 24, it will cost them 312, and the box of 12 is 156 pesos. If you're going to compute it, it turns out to be 13 pesos also per piece. But eventually, we are also trying to get the other, maybe the nearby towns and provinces. In fact, this is one also, we're thinking of offering this bread also to our pilgrims, because 2 years ago, when I attended the conference of pilgrimages of shrines, they told us to please put up a pilgrim center and a souvenir shop, so those pilgrims and devotees can get their souvenirs. And this Tinape ng Apo is one of those souvenirs that we can offer in our souvenir shops or in the store. Actually, right now we are producing at least 1,000 pieces a week to start with, but the turnout is very overwhelming. In the first week of launching it, we have already more than 2,000 orders. Well, I think we're going to sell more than this. What's the right time, the first offer we had, because we have a lot of devotees. When during those normal times, we have 14 masses every Friday here at the shrine, but unfortunately now we only have 7 because there's a 1-hour interval for the disinfection and cleaning of the shrine. All masses are jam-packed, so we expect more orders to come. Well, it depends on how the bulk orders are, because we have to also take into consideration the transportation and the delivery fees and all. Why not? We are open for negotiations. Well, right now, I can say that in our week's time of selling this Tinape ng Apo, we can ask the bakery to produce at least 2,000 to 3,000 pieces a week. So we are ready for that, and so we're just going to roll over the funds for a bigger capital to produce. We were thinking of starting it this coming Holy Week, and in fact, there's one benefactor also who intends to help us to start with the soup kitchen. So, well, it will help us in the funding of the soup kitchen also. Not to mention these proceeds of the Tinape ng Apo. We just hope and pray, and I know in my heart that it will come true and it will going to materialize.
If people would like to order the cookie, they can easily visit us on Facebook, Apung Mamacalulu Religious Organization, and they could just send us the message, send us their name, their contact details, and how many or the number, the orders that they would like to have, and the date of the pickup. Ideally, we can give out orders every Friday in all masses and also every Sunday.
So I invite everybody to come to our shrine, or maybe send us a message for those who are willing to support us and have some of our Tinape ng Apo.